Hi everyone, my name is Erin Oxford. I am the pastor and executive director of the Dale Ministries in Toronto. I want to tell you about something that's become really meaningful to me, something called Story Day. Before I do, a little bit of context. I'm married to a Newfoundlander from Springdale, so this place, Newfoundland, has become close to my heart in a really personal way. Since early 2022, I've been spending time listening to frontline workers across the country, people doing hard, important, often unseen work. I've been asking them about their experiences, what the work is like, what they need most right now. And across all those conversations, 4 themes keep coming up again and again. First, deep fatigue, and for many, real burnout. Second, a kind of deconstructing of faith and questions about how it still connects to the work. There's a longing for spaces where the way of Jesus can be explored honestly and also nurtured. Third, an accumulation of grief, layer upon layer that hasn't always had space to be processed. And fourth, a simple but powerful desire to be alongside others who understand in ways that are low pressure, accessible, and real. Story days and story nights were born out of those conversations. They're inspired by what was formerly known as Street Level. Today, we're a fresh expression of that vision, a Jesus-centered movement committed to challenging the systems and root causes of poverty and injustice. We're made up of frontline workers, academics, pastors, and people from all walks of life who care deeply about these issues. But at their core, story days are about something very human. We gather to share stories. Through personal narratives, music, and shared food, we explore a theme together. Past themes have included things like lament and hope, hospitality, mutual care, and accessibility. And what makes these gatherings special is that they center lived experience, diverse voices, and honest stories. It's not about having the right answers, it's about creating space to listen, reflect, and connect. So whether you come to share, to listen, or just to be present, you belong. When we invite people to participate, we keep it simple. We ask them to share a personal story, something real from their own life. We invite them to keep it to about 7 to 9 minutes, so there's room for multiple voices. And we acknowledge that we're learning to listen across differences. That means you may hear stories that are outside your experience or even challenge your perspective. But in a world that feels increasingly polarized, that kind of listening really matters. So I'd love to invite you to Story Day Newfoundland. You are not alone. It's happening on Wednesday, April 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Lantern in St. John's. If you're carrying fatigue, if you're holding grief, if you're asking questions about faith, meaning, or your work, or if you simply want to be in a space of honest human connection, this is for you. You don't have to perform. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just come as you are, because the truth is, you are not alone. We are not alone.